What's that? If I want to go out for dinner tonight? No, sorry, I can't. The boys put me in this Strat prison that we need to figure out. Yeah, have fun with your friends. Ciao. Alright, the boys, we're back in Strat, right? You had a ton of questions and I shall deliver. The first thing you wanted to see was a timer, and I'm really shit at remembering this. I've done 4 runs already. I had to go out and reset every time because I forgot it. So it is what it is. We go again. Second of all, you wanted to know what type of gear you need to do this efficiently in. So I've been testing a lot. I've been descaling, testing again, descaling, whatever. And I found this gear set to be like the most realistic and easy to get. And you're still able to do this efficiently. So we have the full righteous set. Everything is enchanted with spell power and gemmed with spell power. Girdle of the Immovable. Can't remember where this is from. I think it's a dungeon quest reward. Rocket boots. I'm gonna show you how you do this without rocket boots if you don't have them. Andormus Tear. I think this one is from the Black Morass quest or something like that. Seal of the Exorcist. This one is from like the Terracar PvP event. So when you're controlling the towers in Terracar, all the bosses in the dungeons drop 2 shards each, and you need 50 of those to buy this ring. And I'm probably gonna go farm a shitload of Shadow Labs for my 50 shards. Icon of the Silver Crescent, the Badge of Justice reward. I think you need 33 or 41 badges. Shouldn't be too hard. I know we're getting pre-nerf heroics, which is retarded in my opinion, because they're going to be harder than the actual raids. Blizzard is Blizzard, I guess. Figurine of the Colossus, you need this one, no questions asked. Libram of Eternal Rest. Shield-wise, there's a couple of different options. Like, you start with the Ogre-La shield, and if I recall correctly, Ogre-La is a kind of shit faction to farm rep with, so I actually went out to farm the Sporgar shield as well, but we've already established that the damage is the same as the Badge of Justice shield. Farming a Fell Steel Spike takes me like 5 hours. I just don't have it in me. I put it on this one. Weapons. So the blue sword you're starting with on the PTR is actually not available in phase 1 apparently. So without going full autistic, I did some quick research and I found either this mace from Lower City or the Honor Hold sword is your best bet if you're not going for the PvP weapon. The PvP weapon has 50 more spell power, so I'm probably going for that one myself, but I think even 1750 rating is going to be a bit sweaty this time around because you're going to be facing meta comps right from the get-go. If you're not a PvPer, I get it. I think the mace is going to be the easier one of them because if you're going for the ring, you will do a shitloads of Shadow Labs and therefore you gain quite a lot of Lower City reputation. I've tested both. There's basically no difference. I guess you could argue that the sword with 1.8 speed regains more mana or HP or whatever, and the mace with 2.7 speed, you get more damage. But I haven't noticed any difference testing them both. Shatari Wrought Arm Guards, I think this is like a Shadow Labs or Alcatraz quest reward. Devil Shark's Cape, if I can recall correctly, I think this one is from Steambolt's last boss. And then the PvP neck. This shouldn't be hard at all to get. Just do a couple of BGs. This set should not be hard at all to get. You should be able to farm it real fast, real easy. The thing that's gonna take the most time is probably the mace. If you're already rich and you want to go for the PvP weapon, I'm sure there's gonna be a ton of people selling 1750 boost. Maybe you can just buy that, but kind of defeats the purpose, right? Myself, I think it's kind of important to look cool while you're playing as well. Don't ask me why I picked Draenei, but like, I think the mace looks cooler than the sword. I'm not a full stat monkey. The stats are basically the same. I'm gonna go for the mace. Looks cooler. If your character looks cool, you play better. Everyone knows that. It's a common fact. I think that's that for the gear. Consume-wise, you're gonna need plenty of water and food, so maybe the mage table is a good option where you get both in one stack. Just bring like 2 food buffs. I'm gonna go with Superior Wizard Oil. I've done some more research. The flasks were between 50 and 80 gold when the prices were stable. You don't need sappers. You can most likely do it without nades as well, but I just feel like it's nice to grab those last mobs. We're gonna do the pulls a bit different. Since we're lacking 200 spell power, we can't do the 3 pull run. Our damage simply isn't high enough, so we're gonna do it in 6 pulls instead, and we're gonna be right around that 12-minute mark, so you're not getting locked. And we're gonna weave between Wings and Bubble Holy Wrath, so every other pull we do one of them. I guess I will just do one run with you guys and show you how I do it, and then I will farm out another 3 resets or something. The GPH is probably going to be a bit scuffed in the run where I show you because I yap a lot, but other than that, it should be pretty fine. I swear I'm cursed today. It's not my day. First, I keep forgetting the stopwatch. Second, in the middle of the run, all the add-ons crash. I have to go again. Oof. The PTR. It is what it is. What we want to do for the first pull is that we skip these guys for now and we run up here. Make sure you have your buffs. We can target this guy and set him to focus. What I noticed in this gear is that judging wisdom and auto attacking with wisdom is a bit better, I guess, because you have like an infinite mana pool. What we want to do is move up here between these two packs. If Heartsinger is here, I usually exorcism him. If he's not, we don't have to worry about it. What we want to do is we want to nade this pack, and they're gonna social aggro everything here. Shit, I forgot to start these, add 5 seconds or whatever. I don't know, I can't remember these for some reason. Exorcism this guy, we can judge this guy. We move into the little hut here. And when these ravaged cadavers die, they spawn like a broken cadaver. They hit you, they explode for like 800 damage. So I usually just move up, because like if these all explode in your face, it's gonna hurt. So this pull was probably around a minute. All the pulls are like 1 minute, 1:05, 1:15. There's nothing longer than 1:15. Alright, everything looted. The GPH might be a bit fucked in this run because I'm yapping so much when I show you. I guess we'll see what we end up with. So if you don't have rocket boots, I would skip these and I would move further down and grenade these guys, but we want to grab all of them, right? No Heartsinger. If he's here, you can exorcism him on the way. Nade these ones, and then we pull these two with the rank 1 and we send it off with rocket boots. Can target this guy. So since we have wings on cooldown, we do a little bubble Holy Wrath, and our figurine is ready when the bubble runs out. I forgot it again. Insane, man. I've done 6, 7, 8 runs by this time and I still can't remember it. It's the whole fucking purpose why I'm here. So we move out for the broken cadavers. This guy joined late, so we can just finish him with some exorcism judgment. I guess we can use this one to see what this pull was. But like I said, all of them are around 1 minute. Everything looted. We eat and drink up. We run down here. And we want to nade these guys. We start the timer. We can hit this guy. Can judge him. Set him to focus. Exorcism. We run over here. So this one was 1:13. I don't drink here. I move down and kill the rats first before we have a little break. So this guy is actually really annoying. He usually knocks me in this corner or this corner, and I land on some ledge here and here. And they all teleport there and they evade and shit. So I just skip this guy completely here. I don't feel like it's worth it because they don't come back down. They just evade and then you leave combat and it's all fucked. So we can mark him to see where he is. It's a good pathing now. We're full HP. Everything is ready. We have bubble, holy wrath, whatever. So we want to run up here. We want to send the grenade, start the timer, get one of these. Everything's gonna social aggro. We do a little bubble Holy Wrath. If you want, like if you don't have figurine, I guess you can heal inside the bubble. We're watching out for these broken cadavers. So this one was 1 minute, I guess, 57 seconds or something. Then we want to move up here. This guy's patrolling pretty good. You can do this pull in 2 ways. Now I have cooldown on bubble. You can either play around these. I'm gonna show you. So one way is you go open up this gate first and then you pull everything and hide in here. The other one is you either bubble here and let them gather up, or you play around the pillars. I'm gonna play around the pillars to show you. We want to try to grab everything before the big guy comes. So we move up here. We grenade and we start the timer. Boom. And then we play around here to LOS them. Alright, 1-4, 1-3, 1-5, whatever, something like that. So as you can see, the longest pull was like 1:13 or something. They're not longer than that. We're at 11 minutes right now, so probably 12 before we're out, and you can avoid the lockout. The GPA is pretty high now. We got plenty of green items this run, so it was a bit lucky, but I guess we'll see what we end up with. So I'll just farm out like 3 more resets, and I'll see you in a second. So this isn't a bad farm at all. I honestly got a bit surprised how high the GPH was in this gear and doing these pulls. So first of all, the run I showed you, it was a bit scuffed, and I was thinking maybe I should just redo it, but then I thought, no, I keep forgetting the timer. I already had to go out, reset 4 times. Now I did like 5 out of 6 pulls with the timer or something like that. Second of all the add-ons crashed. It's just not my day today. That's how it is. I figured like not every run is gonna be perfect, right? When you do the bubble holy wrath, pop your figurine early because it makes you like stay top. And when it runs out, then you do the bubble of holy wrath. You can finish these broken cadavers with your consecration while you're in the bubble. So that's kind of nice. I'm sure you can improve this by 1,000 times. The other runs I did was way smoother. What you're all waiting for, the gold per hour. So I did 2 more resets, so 3 runs. I had to wait for a bit because I ended up getting locked out because of the timer. I had to go out reset. But luckily, we can pause this add-on, so I paused it while I was standing here waiting to re-enter. And this is what we ended up with. 36 minutes, 54 seconds, like right on that 12-minute mark. Gold per hour, 248 gold per hour. Not bad, honestly, like not bad. We even looted a traveler's backpack, which adds a couple of gold, I guess. You loot a shit ton of potions. I guess you could sell these on the auction house or use them if you want. So yeah, when it's live, the GPH is probably even gonna be a bit higher because you can disenchant, you can do whatever. Not too bad. I think I will get this gear and just start farming that gold, because it's like once you're 200 runs deep, I find it's actually kind of enjoyable, right? It's kind of soothing. You just run in there, kill shit. You don't even stress about the stun timer anymore. I finally hope we're done with Strat forever. Maybe not. Maybe we find something we can improve. We go again. That's what we do. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is what you get in this gear. It shouldn't take you long at all to get that gear, honestly. Like, there's nothing special here. Everything's really easy to get. Good luck, guys, and I will see you next video. Take care. Ciao.